Hi there, and welcome to this episode of Consciousness Motherfucking Empowerment. Here we talk about consciousness, spiritual laws, and how to reach your fucking dreams. All right. So we're going over chapter 2, discovering the success mechanism within you. Okay. In the book Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Every time I read his last name, I think about the malt liquor, Maltz. All right, before we get started, ask yourself these two questions. 1, are you ready to learn and apply? Okay. 2, are you ready to reach your fucking dreams? Are you ready to be the best version of yourself? In other words, we said yes to both of those questions. All right. Yeah, I know the first one is there's two questions in one in the first one, but it's twofold because you want to learn and apply. Those of you who said yes, continue watching, okay, and cross that white line, metaphorically speaking. And those of you who said no, get out of the fucking gym, okay. This is for those who are ready to put in the work, who are ready to learn. This is the mental and spiritual gym. In this chapter, we're gonna get started now. Maltz does share some woo-woo stuff, or because this is a very scientific book. So I say woo-woo because it talks about spirit, and the thing he talks about is how there is a divine mind, there is a connection, there is a mind where we can all tap into, where we can get information. It's just a story of a scientist who found a fossil and he didn't want to break the rock because he didn't know what type of fossil it was, so he didn't know exactly where to hit it. And so he just let it go. It's very important. You just let go, right? You know your desire. Ask the universe, help me, and then just let go of it. And during 3 days straight, he would have a dream of the picture of the fossil. But when he would wake up and he'll forget. Like, dang, I forgot. So what he did on the third day, he had a piece of paper. That's why I like to carry around a notebook or have just paper around nearby, so I can write down notes that I get down from Infinite Intelligence. For him, he saw the picture, so he drew it. He made a sketch of it, and when he went to his laboratory to crack that rock and find the fossil within the rock, it was exactly as he had pictured it. So there's a lot of stories like this throughout, like science and people who are successful. There's a deep connection that we have with a mind, and it's our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is linked to the universal mind. Okay, it's linked to the universal mind. It's not separate, it's together. But at the same time, it is our individual subconscious mind where we can program ourselves. That's why everything that we have around us is what we've programmed ourselves to have. I used to visualize these couches all the time because I didn't have anything. I just had a bed in my studio, and I was like, it would be nice. It would be nice to have that. Actually, would say that it would be nice, and I would visualize them there. Just visualize them like me. If I was staring at this wall right here, I would visualize the couch. And I did that with my fridge, with the bed, with women, with baddies. Okay, and I'm still doing it because whenever you get something, you're like, you accomplish it, and then your mind gives you another one, gives you another desire. Okay, so that's something I wanted to share. And our mind is just like a cybernetic mechanism, which is like a machine that has a goal, and it'll reach that goal when we give it to it. Okay, our mind has that too. It'll reach the goal. Once we implant an idea using our imagination, we make it happen. Okay, now there's two types of ways that we can reach a goal. Finding a goal, which it's already outside here, or programming our mind to find that goal out here. But we must have the understanding that the goal is already there. Similar to Thomas Short, This author does not talk about Thomas Troward, but they're saying the same shit. One scientific and one is spiritual. He's saying, Maltz is saying that when you put an image in your mind will look for that image. It will make it real. Okay. Thomas Troward says there's a spiritual substance. There's intelligence within us and all around us. If we put an image in that intelligence, it will cause that intelligence to be created into physical form. Same thing. What Maltz is saying, you think of an image, your mind will find it in the physical. Okay? It'll find it in the physical. We're going to do this in a simple exercise right now. Thinking positively and thinking negatively. Do you have a cup of water, right? You have a cup of water? Imagine a cup of water, right? You have that you drink usually when you wake up or whatever, right? A positive mind will say, I'm so grateful for this water. A negative mind will be like, why do I have water? Man, I don't like this water. This water is not, etc., 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 right? It's hot or it's too cold, something negative. You can be grateful that you have it, or you can be complaining about it, that you have it. Regardless, you have it. It's neither good or bad. Our thinking makes it so. Same with our goals. We can have a goal and say, oh, yes, we can do it. It's done already. I'm just going to let my subconscious mind take care of it. Or you can be like, oh, that's not possible. I've never seen it in real life, so it must not be possible. That's how inventions are made, right? We have an idea that's never been made, and we believe in it, and we hold on to that image, and we get the ideas that help us create that, manifest that, okay? So you got in the end of this chapter, it talks about a few steps on creating your new mental picture, your new self-image. Okay, gives a lot of tips on it. Not really examples on how to do it, but it tells you to create a new image and see it as already done. See it as already done, it as a possibility, something that's already done, right? And is possible for you. I'm going to read this paragraph because something's telling me to read it. Quote, get a new mental picture of yourself. The unhappy failure type personality cannot develop a new self-image by pure willpower or by arbitrarily deciding to. There must be some grounds, some justification, some reason for deciding that the old picture of self is an error and that a new picture is appropriate. You cannot merely imagine a new self-image unless you feel that it is based upon truth. Experience has shown that when a person does change his self-image, he has the feeling that for one reason or another, he sees or realizes the truth about himself. The truth in this chapter can set you free from an old, inadequate self-image. If you read it often, think intently about the implications and hammer home its truths to yourself. Science has now confirmed what philosophers, mystics, and other intuitive people have long declared. Every human being has been literally engineered for success by his creator. Every human being has access to a power greater than himself. This means you. As Emerson said, there are no great and no small. If you were engineered for success and happiness, then the old picture of yourself as unworthy of unhappiness of a person who was meant to fail must be in error. Okay? Quote, any fucking images of being unworthy of happiness. Okay? Of meaning to fail, like you were destined to fail, is an error, okay? Because like all the living things, you can see all the plants and animals, they have instinct, okay? They have instinct to go towards food and protect themselves, okay? Some plants have thorn bushes, right? They have thorns to protect themselves. Some animals like my cats, they have claws, okay, to protect themselves and to, hunt. But they have these mechanisms, okay? We have an imagination. We can steer to different goals, okay? We can create this, we can destroy that, we can build people up, we can hurt them. Our conscious mind, we can decide that, what we want, okay? Now, spiritually speaking, you will reap what you sow, okay, unless you forgive yourself, all right? And I have to share that, all right? I have to share that with you. And of course, if you're here, you're most likely already on that vibration, on the positive, love, okay, joy, peace, and harmony vibration. Okay, and he wants us to read this chapter 3 times per week for 21 days. Study it, digest it. Okay, this chapter, so this is the second chapter. The first step is about imagination. Although he doesn't say it because the next chapter is on imagination, but check it out. Quote, your built-in success mechanism must have a goal or target. End quote. That's your goal in your imagination. How do you see yourself, right? Do you have the money? Do you have the love? Do you have the, the girlfriend, husband? Do you have the health, the body, and the energy, the physique? This goal or target must be conceived of as already in existence now, either in actual or potential form. It operates by either 1, steering you to a goal already in existence, or by discovering something already in existence. Okay? So the first one, steering you to a goal already in existence, might be maybe you want to get a Ferrari. You want to get a Lambo, one of those nice cars, Maserati, whatever. It's already in existence. Your mind will get you to it. You'll find the ways and means to get it. Same with maybe you want to invent something, or you want to live in a life of your making. The life of your making is unique. It's never been done. Yourself, living XYZ ways. It's never been done. There's only one you, okay? So you create that image. It's something that has not been created yet physically, but it's already there in existence, okay? In your mind, in spirit, okay? Let me quote him what he says, because he says, quote, this goal or target must be conceived of as already in existence now, either in actual or potential form. Okay, you having the image, the spiritual prototype, okay, is a potential form, okay, because it is a thought. It is the spirit version of that form, okay, a physical form, and let your mind do the work. Your mind will start bringing in, ideas, and just be relaxed. That's why it's important to get rid of fear. Acknowledge that fear is just a feeling. It's just an emotion. When you're alone by yourself, like in the mornings, you can feel like subtle feelings come up, like just worry, like what the heck for what? You just know they're just emotions and thoughts that just flow and that come. You can hold on to it like a fruit, like, passing when you're walking by, you see a fruit tree. So fear, thought, and feeling will be a poison fruit. What's something we don't eat that's bad for us? I don't think there is like poison fruit. But let's say, that we have like, like in shows and stuff like that where there's cartoons, there's poison berries. Imagine you see some poison berries. Those are negative thoughts that are coming in your mind, okay? And if they're harbored, you start feeling it. You can feel into it, let them go, recognize them, let them go. Go through the procedure, okay, of letting them go. 2 of my favorite ways is feeling into it, right? Second one is asking yourself, really doing the deep work. What do I need to believe in order to have this experience? What do I need to believe in order to have this experience? And it'll show you, and then you just change the belief, because the belief will percolate and change the belief, okay? Because you'll be like, I believe that this will happen, which is a negative belief. And you're like, man, fuck that. It doesn't have to be that. So you change it. I believe this now. And remember, You were created for success, just like every animal is created for success, okay? Success and happiness, because success is happiness. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, the fear, right? And then the good thoughts, the things, the good affirmations, the positive self-images, they're fruit trees. They're a banana tree or an apple tree, something that's good for you. Pineapple tree, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to like, peaches. I love peaches. So it's a peach tree. For me, it's a peach tree. All the good thoughts, are peaches for me. And so you can take those and harbor them. Because when you're in a habit of negativity, you're going to be worried all the time. No wonder you're not going to get the thing that you want, because you're always worried. You're not going to get the thing you want because the thing you want is at a higher vibration, is at a happy, successful vibration. Okay, when you're worried about, how do I do it? What do I get it? Is this going to be the right way? Who cares? Let go of it. Okay, just do the work that you need to do, because you learn through trial and error. Just like the baby crawls and falls when the baby's walking, or when you're riding a bike, when you learn to ride a bike. It's all like wobbly, and then it's normal. Okay, then once you have success, you have continual success, because now you know how to succeed. You know how to do it. You know how to walk when you're a baby. You know how to ride the bike when you're a kid. You tie your shoes, right? These are very simple ones that I'm sharing, because we have successes, and we remember those successes. We just focus on success and being able to accomplish things and goals. All right. So we must learn. Okay. Our subconscious mind learns through that process, through trial and error. And when we win, we become winners, and we stay winning. Winners winning. And winning becomes a habit. Okay. And that way of thinking, that positive way of thinking of, okay, I need to fail. I need trial and errors to get to my goal and accomplish it. Okay, it's not just gonna, I like what my old training partner and coach used to tell me. Hey man, what do you think, a chicken is gonna come flying into your mouth? That's a German saying, No, you gotta put in the fucking work, man. Sometimes, sometimes, yeah, it does happen. There's chances where it just comes to you. Okay, it's happened to me a lot. But the thing is, move on steadily, especially if you're getting the hunches to work and move on steadily. All right. Yeah, all right. I talked about habit of winning. Okay. Winners win. Becomes a habit. After you learn through your trial and errors and you get the accomplishment, you win. When I was in college, I knew I needed to study. I didn't study when I was in high school, and I was out drinking and doing partying. So when I was in college, I didn't drink. I didn't party. Maybe a little bit, but not like extraneously or strenuously. Are those even words? I digress. I didn't do it a lot, okay? If I did it reluctantly. It's because my friend invited me and come on, let's go. And I'm like, all right, I have to build these relationships. I knew we had to build relationships. Deep down, I knew I had to be with my quote unquote peers, okay? I saw them as coworkers because we were organizing. I was politically organizing for immigrant rights. And so when we had little parties, I would go and reluctantly, but then, probably drink 1 or 2 beers reluctantly. But I'm not saying that I didn't have fun. I did have fun with my friends and peers and coworkers. Oh, just friends. They're just friends. They're just people, We put too much terms on things. Every day is just life. Whatever you do is just activity. It's nothing. It's nothing. We wake up every single day. You're blessed to be up every single day. Now, do the work. All right, and be the best that you can be with the activity that you got to do. Whatever activity, it's just life. And the people you meet, they're like family. They're like friends and family to you. Everybody you see, we're all connected. And when you come from that love vibration, that's how you see everybody. I see everybody like friends and family. Those who I'm not close with, I just meet them randomly. They're a good friend of mine. They're a good friend. Those people who I see every day, they're family. Your coworkers, they're family. They're family to you. You probably see your coworkers more than you see your family. Or if you're running a business, those of you around you, they're like your family. You see them more than your family, perhaps. They're an extended family. They're your community. They're your tribe. And if you don't see it that way, you have a lot of fucking evolving to do. Okay? Spiritually. Because you already have all, the mind, the body, the physique. But spiritually. And when we become spiritual and apply the goal-striving instincts that we have, we're always going for more. Thomas Schwartz says, my mind is the center of divine operation. The divine operation is always for expansion and fuller expression. And we have everything that we want. We accomplish everything that we want. Okay? And therefore, we get what we want. So I'm going to wrap it up there. These are the 4 things that I want to leave you with that I went over. Is that the subconscious mind, your mind in completeness works through trials and error. So go and fucking fail. Go and fail and learn and accomplish shit. Number 2, the habit of winning, or the habitual way of thinking positively and of accomplishment, creates the habit of winning. Okay? That's why winners win. All right? Focus on your accomplishment. You'll have the accomplishment mentality. Okay? The unbreakable. That's an unbreakable mentality right there. Okay? Undefeatable, unbreakable, undefeatable, because you're only focused on the accomplishments, and you know that you can and you will accomplish because you've done it before. Okay, you've done it when you were a kid, when you learned how to walk, when you learned how to eat, when you learned how to talk, you learned how to read, write. Oh shoot, I thought I painted myself. And then you need a goal. Find that image, see it, visualize it. It's already done. It's already in existence now. To quote Maltz, not Waltz. Who's Waltz? Walt Disney. But I digress. And lastly, it will manifest. It will manifest. Especially if you're creating something that's never been created, like your dream life. And it's all its intricacies and details. It will manifest. It's already done. It already exists now. Okay? Now in thought and spirit. Now all you gotta do is allow and let go, so the universe can give you those hunches or bring it to you on a silver platter. It can happen. Okay? But as far as certain goals are concerned, they have to be worked towards. All right, work towards. Like awards, you gotta show some track record, some paperwork. Okay, like you want to win an award for acting, you have to do some shows. You can't just win an award without acting. So you get the gist of this, right? But if you want to manifest a cup of coffee or a girlfriend, that can happen right now. Bam. Okay, right now. Want to manifest $100, maybe $1 million, that could happen right now. That's a possibility, so certain things can happen rather quickly. All right, I hope you like this one. For this, I recommend you guys get this book. Okay, so we're reading this. It'll help you out with these videos, and let's do some visualizing. Okay, what's one of your goals? What's one of the biggest goals that you want? Visualize it right now. Okay. Relax, take a deep breath. Keep your back straight. Exhale. Take a deep breath. Take in a little bit through your mouth. Hold it 1 second. Exhale. Keep your back straight. One more. Breathe in a little bit through your mouth. Exhale. Now, flash the image in your mind of what you want. Feel it, touch it, smell it, hear it. Taste it. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Run it again. Touch it, feel it, taste it, smell it, hear it. Give it sensory vividness. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Open your eyes. Now relax. Give thanks to it. Maybe have a notebook next to you. Pretty sure you do. Especially if you've been watching me. Always have a notebook when you come watch. And take down your notes, whatever hunches come to you, okay? And this is it for today. I love you. Until next time. Make sure to like this if you liked it. Comment, whatever you want to comment below. Subscribe if you want to get more videos. And hit the notification button to know when the next one is out. Okay? Because they don't want to always tell you. Because as long as you keep using YouTube and you go to different videos, the algorithm gets a little confused on what you actually like. Okay? Because I like a lot of music, like classical or like just electronic music, and so a lot of it's just electronic music, and my law of attraction stuff, it doesn't really show up as much. So that's how you'll know when the next video is out. Okay, I love you. Until next time, peace.